It is true, I have another cool tool for you. Now, this is a new Dewalt tool, and the nice thing about this is you don't have to be in the Dewalt platform to use it. Now, I'm just gonna let you know now, if you use PVC, you're probably gonna really like this video. If you don't, well, you're probably gonna click off right now. Wish you wouldn't though. I'm gonna miss you.
Oh God, don't go. Oh, say.
So what I have in my hands right here is Schedule 40 PVC pipe, 1.5 inch thick. And this is the new Dewalt tool. Now, a lot of times what happens is if you're a plumber, HVAC, whatever, I guarantee you've been in this situation where you got the PVC sticking up from the floor or maybe out of a wall and you gotta chop off that end. Problem is you can't get real close with the bandsaw. You don't want to rip out the whole floorage or the wallage. So you say to yourself, that's not real nice like. Well, that is where this is going to come in. Now, Dewalt tool just released this. I put a little shopping bag for you to check it out. You click on it, it'll take you there, or I'll leave a link in the description below. Now, this will actually cut the pipe, and I'm going to show you on the inside. Now, I know they're not the only ones that have something like this. A lot of people use blades, but I'll tell you why this might be a little bit better, and at the same time, it might not be. Now, before we start using, abusing, slicing, and dicing, I want to let you know the sizes that this will work for is Schedule 40 PVC, 1.25 inch, that's 31.75 millimeters up to 8 inch or 203.2 millimeters. And Schedule 80 PVC is going to be 1.5, 38.1 millimeters up to 4 inch, 101.6 millimeters. It's a lot of numbers. So let me go ahead and open this up right here. Well, that was pretty easy. You're not worried about theft, Dewalt? Now, I know you probably can't tell from the camera, but this thing is like beefy solid, and it's also laser etched on the side, so it says Impact Connect, and this is the top of the blade right there. But it'll work on any focus. It'll work on any impact driver. That's what they want you to use this with. I guess you could probably use it with a drill, but they're saying impact, so we're going to use an impact. So it does have the 1/4 inch shankage, and we're just going to throw that in the impact driver like so, and that's all you got to do. Oh. So we have the Schedule 40 right here. And again, a lot of the times you're going to have that PVC sticking out of a cement wall, you know, with the blocks or whatever, and you're not going to be able to cut that flush. So what's cool about this, I'm just going to go in a little bit. This is actually going to go into the pipage like so, and then you have your measurements right here. So if I wanted to cut off 1 inch, I would just keep that on the 1 inch outside. And it's really flush, so if you were to go up against the wall and you wanted to cut it from the outside, well, you could. Now here's a different angle, and I want to let you know, if you put a little bit of pressure down on this, it'll cut a little bit faster. That said, if you rub this thing up against the inside wall, well, you're going to hear a little bit of the clicking and the clacking, but that's fine, it doesn't matter. I'm just letting you know you might hear a noise. Oh, so smooth. Now, again, if I wanted to go on the outside, you could do that. Just want to go a little bit slower because there's really nothing holding it there. Now, there's a couple things that I definitely want you to be aware of before you purchase this. Number one, it's quick. What I like about this here is that it's not a blade. Little saw blades they usually look like. This has like the diamond edge on the outside. What's cool about that is if you accidentally pull the trigger, you're not going to slice and dice your finger off. But it does cut fast, and that is a safety factor, so I don't accidentally, you know, what I just said. Now, they're saying it'll last you 10 times as long, which is a good thing. However, I do want to point out that this is a fixed blade. So if you were to drop something on this or drop this, and somehow this were to break, well, the whole tool is not good anymore. Now, you might be saying to yourself that a fixed blade is good with you because you don't want these things spinning off as you're cutting, and that does happen. I really wish that you were able to change these blades out in case something happened, you set it down, you dropped it, like I already said. However, you should get a lot of use out of this tool, this blade right here. So there you go, another cool tool from Dewalt. If you're interested in this, again, I'll attach a shopping bag to the video or leave a link in the description below. We also have a lot of other really cool tools coming to the channel, so get subscribed, hit the bell notification. You don't want to miss that. And if you want to see another cool tool that's already been shot and uploaded, well, check it right here. I don't know where it's at. Right here. Back with more videos soon.